Let's work with our contact records. I'll sign into Realty Juggler and click on Contacts. These are my first 100 contact records. At the bottom, it says, to view additional records, use the Page drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. If I scroll up to that page drop-down, you can see this is page 1 of 3. I'll select All to display all of my contact records. You can click on an individual record to open it and make any changes. For instance, I'll use the Delete Contact button at the top and Confirm to delete this record. To change several records at once, you can use the Select Multiple Rows link at the top. That will give you a new column with checkboxes and a new drop-down menu. Here, you can delete all of your contact records, delete only the records you've selected, set a category for the selected records, replacing any categories they may already have, add a category to the selected records in addition to any categories they have now, or remove a category from the selected records. To delete several records at once, just check them off, open the drop-down, choose Delete Selected Records, and confirm. The records I chose have been deleted. You can use categories to identify similar records. For instance, you can open an individual record and choose an existing category from the list. To create a new category, just type it into the text field. I'll say Friend, and click Done. Now the Show Category menu includes Friend, and this is my friend's contact record. You can also add a new category to several records at once. Just click on Select Multiple Rows, choose the records you want, click on Add Category to Selected Records, and name your category. Let's say these are prospects. Realty Juggler will go through each of those records individually and add the category Prospects. So now, if we go back to our list of contacts and show the category Prospect, these are the records we just selected. Let's take a closer look at an individual record. Of course, you'll want to add phone numbers and email addresses for your contacts. Just type in the phone number and use the drop-down menu to identify it. This is a home phone. If I add a work number in this second field, a third blank field appears. Realty Juggler allows up to 9 phone numbers and email addresses for each contact, so there will always be one blank field ready for you to use. Let's add an email address. When I type the @ sign, Realty Juggler automatically identifies this as an email address. There's no need to open the drop-down menu. You can also keep track of birthdays, anniversaries, and other annual dates for each contact. Here we have a May 5th birthday. Let's add February 12th as a spouse's birthday, and also a child's birthday for Sally on June 3rd. Just like we saw with the phone numbers, Realty Juggler can handle up to 9 annual dates, so a new blank field is always available. These tabs let you access special settings. I'll click on Tasks, and here are the 3 special dates we just set up. You can also add personal notes and comments to a contact record using the Notes field at the bottom. Just type in your message. I saw Sally today. She won't move for at least a year. Or you can use the little yellow note icon at the top of the screen. That gives you a lot more space to work with, and also this Insert Date Stamp link, so you can add today's date and your comments. Just click Done to go back. Let's go back to the Tasks tab. These tasks were added automatically when we set our annual dates. But you can also create a new task using this link at the top. Just describe the task. I need to get the key from Sally. Choose a date and click Done. And here's the new task I just created. In addition to tasks, you can also set up appointments for each contact. What's the difference? A task you can do at any time before the deadline, and even if you miss the deadline, it still has to be done. An appointment happens at a particular time. If you miss your meeting, it's over. I'll describe my appointment, lunch with Sally, and choose a date and a time. Realty Juggler asks if I'd like to add this appointment to my calendar. If I say OK, the appointment will show up in my contact record and also in my global calendar. I'll click on the blue double arrow to see my calendar record for this appointment. I can add details like the location, and I can even set an alarm so Realty Juggler will email me a reminder 30 minutes before my appointment.